To achieve better life, welfare, and reduce physiognomatic problems, one of which must have high self-regulation ability. In general, self-regulation refers to self-control and evaluation behavior. While different experience, environment, and ideas possessed by each person can influence the behavior they do, so that the implementation of different abilities on the social field certainly requires a tool that is able to measure and explaining these abilities. It's very rare to find researchers in Indonesia developing a self-regulation measuring instrument using EFA analysis and CFA using structural equation models. Though this method provides better and accurate results in measuring the validity and reliability of an instrument. Thus, this analysis can actually form a new or simpler version of a model of self-regulation measurement with better quality results for Indonesian students. The second, this presentation method. The population is this study our students aged 19 to 24 from several universities in West Java. The design used is cross-sectional survey design, which is collecting data one at a time. The sampling technique used is purposive sampling technique. The number of samples obtained for the first analysis is 120 students, while the second sample obtained is 145 students. The instrument used is the self-regulation scale was adapted from an article on self-regulation scale development by Ricardo Justicia Funti and Martinez Vincent, entitled Factor Structure of the Self-Regulation Questionnaire, or SRQ, at Spanish universities. The analysis process uses exploratory factor analysis, or EFA, and confirmatory factor analysis, or CFA. Method through structural equation models, or SEM, with the help of almost 22 software. The next presentation will be continued by my partner is Dini Tresnadiani. Please welcome Dini.
The result. The data analysis used two stages that are EFA and CFA. The first stage, the analysis result showed that the KMO value is 0.8 or more than 0.5, and Bartlett's test with a significance value obtained 0.0 or less than 0.05. Then the assumption of this criterion have been fulfilled. The output anti-image correlation value for the value of MSA measure of sampling adequacy more than 0.5, so that all items can be predicted further and can be analyzed to the next analysis stage if selected. The output of variance explained produce 4 factors, but only one factor is chosen from the output that adequately explain the proposed measurement theory, namely the factor which had the largest total variance, 32.4%. So it is sufficient to identify a strong construct from the data. The items selected in this factor have been grouped through the Varimax rotation method, and 9 items have been obtained. The items selected in this stage are grouped into 3 constructs, namely goal setting, decision making, and perseverance with 3 question items in each construct. The second stage, 9 items are analyzed using the CFA method. The analysis showed that goodness of fit is quite good based on the various fit model assessment criteria, including absolute fit index, incremental fit index, and parsimony fit index. On the final measurement model, the overall assessment shows that the model is acceptable and considered to be fit according to empirical data. The next is to see the convergent validity, construct reliability, and variance extracted. The next is discussion. The overall measurement of the construct validity, the self-regulation shows the suitability index value of the model and the convergent validity that is sufficient in accordance with the estimate parameters determined as a physiological construct measurement tool. Out of the combination of proposed items differs with the original self-regulation scale. Validity of this scale is in different cultural groups in the next of students in Indonesia, especially West Java, and it covers various fields such as health, education, sport, and others. The next is conclusion. The shorter version of self-regulation scale on a sample of students in West Java, Indonesia has become an internally consistent measurement alternative based on the relative aspect of self-regulation. This version of the scale includes aspects of perseverance, goal setting, and decision making. The result of model size suitability index and convergent validity indicates an acceptable value. So this scale can be used in evaluating and examining the level of self-regulation of Indonesian students. For further studies, it can be used to investigate the correlation or impact of the construct of the self-regulation with various other variables. Okay, that is our presentation. We apologize for our any misunderstanding in this matter. Thank you to all the executive committees and thank you for all your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.